Hey everybody, welcome to the weekly vlog. This week we're going to be talking about my Europa Universalis 4 practice that I've started doing, casual streaming stuff, XCOM 2 streams, as well as updates with Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Emerald, and giving you guys a straw poll about when they're coming back. First for the schedule, Monday and Wednesday we have Resident Evil Outbreak, with Wednesday being the last episode of that. It's a pretty short game. Friday we start on Outbreak File 2. Tuesday and Thursday we've got Factorio. Saturday and Sunday Crusader Kings 2, that's all at 3 p.m. For 6 p.m. we have the final episode of Evil Genius on Monday, so today we beat that game. Tuesday and Thursday more Crusader Kings 2, and on Sunday another one of those Raft Visnomatic episodes. As for scheduled streams, Sunday is Crusader Kings 2 at 4 p.m., but we could just randomly stream any day with the casual streams. Europa Universalis 4, so I've been practicing that game lately. I've been getting back into it. I used to play it a decent amount, but I didn't ever play it as much as I played Crusader Kings 2 or Hearts of Iron 4. Europa Universalis 4, before the practice, I had maybe about 80 hours on it. Right now, I've put probably another 4 or 5 hours into it. There we go, I'm at 87 hours right now. I'm starting to learn the game better and understand the game better than before. I watched a lot of videos learning it from Raymond's Paradox, which is a good YouTube channel for learning Europa Universalis 4 stuff. Been learning the game more, kind of challenging myself, playing as Slovakia, which you gotta start as Hungary and then release them as a puppet, but they're not called Slovakia. It's weird. EU4 players know what I'm talking about when I say that stuff. But I've been enjoying it, so I think I'm gonna stream that with some casual streams sometime soon-ish. Not totally sure, probably want to get some more practice in first. Speaking of casual streams, I should probably explain that more for people who didn't catch the vlogs where I talked about that. Month or two ago, I did some casual streams, you know, I did some Resident Evil, and I did a bunch of stuff, really. And those streams ended up being a lot more fun than the usual ones. They lasted a lot longer, and they were way more casual and just kind of relaxed, and I like that. I kind of miss that from all of the years that I've been streaming now. I've been streaming since before Twitch TV was a thing. I remember Justin TV, which is also owned by the Twitch TV guys, but you know what I mean. Point being, I miss those random unannounced streams that I used to do all the time, and I'm happy we're going back to doing a lot more of those. In fact, I'm going to be picking up on those a lot more. We're just, if I feel like streaming, I will stream, and I will send out the notification letting you guys know on Twitter, Discord, YouTube, and Steam group. So you can find the links in the description to all of those things if you want to keep up to date on when I'm streaming outside of the scheduled Sunday streams. I did some casual streams with Brandon just whenever he was free of some Divinity Original Sin 2. Those were a lot of fun. And those will be going up on YouTube probably either this week or next week at some random times. I'm not sure when yet. But the whole point of the casual streams is just, I don't need to worry about making it a series. If we don't finish the game, we don't finish the game. We just play whatever I'm in the mood for that day. We all have fun, relax together. And although I put them up on YouTube later in case you're curious and you want to see them, it's not really about making sure it's always action-packed for YouTube as well as the stream. It's just focused on making sure that people live at the stream have fun and that we're having fun. So I think that the move to the casual streams is going to be a lot of fun. Sorry, that sounds really redundant. Before we get on to XCOM 2, though, the Patreon shoutouts for everybody pledging $10 and above over on Patreon. We have Ghazali, Mad Librarian, Fiery Biscuit, Zandak, Taco Man, Play a Bogart, Night Fury 15, The Jedstar, Jetstream, Conk Donk, Sophia Orr, Killrain, Wolf20KO, One Sefi Siren, Shauna, Tim, Curran Keta, Lemonhead, Morgan, Disaster, Josh Brown, Emeth, The Lord Castile, and Annoying Wizard. Thank you everybody so much for your continued support. Also, update, I don't know if Patreon properly emailed you guys on this, because, God, Patreon seems to have a really bad track record with keeping you guys up to date on stuff by the looks of it. We no longer have the tier of the monthly Patreon Q&A, because nobody was using it after, like, 5 months, I want to say. And I kind of predicted that happening, honestly. Like, I'm not like most YouTubers. I'm so open and respond to everybody that what questions could you possibly want to ask me on Patreon? Some of those Patreon vlogs were kind of interesting, but people just kind of ran out of questions, and yeah, I don't blame you. So I removed that one just so that people don't go coming in thinking they're going to get all these Q&As when nobody's asking questions, so I can't really I can't really make Q&As if no one's asking questions. So, yeah, just once again, I'll ask the thing that I ask 100 times a year, and nobody has an ideas for. Everybody is as bad as thinking up ideas for as I am, apparently, of, hey, what rewards do you want to see on my Patreon? I'm happy to give you guys some more rewards if we can think of some decent stuff that I could reliably and consistently give you guys that wouldn't be completely ridiculous or wouldn't be something that only one person would want. I know you guys rarely have suggestions for it, and I rarely have ideas for it. It's just a hard thing for anybody to think of ideas for. I surfed through 100 Patreon pages and tried to pick out ideas from theirs, and I've barely found anything. And I get it, Patreon is mostly just for supporting the creator more than it is for the rewards, but, you know, if I can give you guys a lot of rewards, I'll give you guys a lot of rewards. But on to XCOM 2, I want to do a lot of casual streams of that. That's one that we might actually just do like a full stream through like all the games, even though it's casual streams of, I'm not going to necessarily announce like, oh, I am going to stream every week at this time on this day. No, because then if I'm not in the mood to stream when that time happens, you guys get a less good stream. So instead, I'm just going to stream XCOM 2 whenever I'm feeling like streaming XCOM 2. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I loved what little of XCOM 2 that I played back in 2016. And of course, I'm going to be naming every single soldier after people in the chat. I already have a character pool made of me and a bunch of people who have been on my show as well, so that's kind of fun. Having me and some other YouTubers that you know from my show in the game, that's cool. I also downloaded a bunch of fan-made voice packs just to spice up the voice lines a little bit. I got some funny ones in there. I don't have any mods that change gameplay, though. I like the vanilla experience. And there is a DLC that you can pick between at the launcher that apparently totally changes the game. I've seen people describe that DLC as XCOM 3. It's pretty much its own game. So we're just going to do it without that DLC. And then if we do that whole playthrough and I'm still really into it, then we'll do that DLC. But every other DLC that just, like, goes into the game, we'll play with those. Even though I remember one of them really fucked us over last time where we downloaded a DLC and then all of a sudden it was giving us, like, a whole bunch of fights against people that were just unkillable. I'm fairly sure they've worked out the balance on that by now. I know the game's been patched a lot since then. Lastly, we're moving on to your favorite thing ever, which is straw polls. I feel pretty confident in saying that's every viewer's favorite thing is answering polls, so I have this in the description for you. But as you know, we're on a short break from Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Emerald. That's just because we were uploading them so non-stop, just like alternating them every week for a few months. And so I want to give you guys a little bit more variety for those of you who aren't as into Pokemon. So that's why I've been doing Resident Evil Outbreak for the last 2 weeks, because it's just a really short Let's Play. I could squeeze in 5 episodes, so it takes 1.5 weeks to do that. And then I have the first episode of Outbreak File 2 going up on Friday as a bit of a teaser for you, if you guys would want to see more of that. That game is another 5 levels, but we're going to add a few extra episodes on, just doing some fun challenge run stuff. So I want to ask you, and I have a poll where you can give me your response on this. When should Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Platinum come back? And don't worry, nothing is ever going to get abandoned. Like, if you vote for the Pokemon stuff to come back right now, that doesn't mean, like, Outbreak will never get uploaded or something. Like, these are finished Let's Plays that will be uploaded at some point in the near future, no matter what. So, here are options. Let me break them down. You got 5 options here. First is next week. You just want Pokemon next week. We'll get some Platinum or some Emerald recorded, whatever we're able to get recorded for then, and we'll put that up next week. There's Finish Outbreak 2 first, which means Outbreak 2 will upload for two or three more weeks until Pokemon Platinum or Emerald would come back. Again, we alternate those, Emerald and Platinum. So that's, you know, Finish Outbreak 2, and then come back to Pokemon. Next, we have Finish Outbreak 2 and Hitman 2016, because Brandon and I have been recording a bunch of Hitman 2016 together, and that's been a lot of fun. So that would mean that Pokemon come back in about 5 to 6 weeks by the looks of it. We're not quite done Hitman 2016 yet, so we don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but it's looking like it's going to be like 14 episodes, maybe less. And we already have the first 5 episodes up from a very long time ago. The fourth option is to alternate Hitman and Factorio on the Tuesday-Thursday slot to make more room, and we get more Pokemon now. So that would be, you guys want to see Hitman right now, so we alternate Hitman and Factorio, and we get Pokemon in place of Outbreak starting next week, because of course everything you already saw on the schedule today is already uploaded and scheduled. And lastly, the alternating Hitman and Factorio to make more room to get more series on sooner, but also finish Outbreak File 2 first. So that would still take that 2 to 3 weeks before Pokemon's back. You'd be getting Hitman in that time, as well as Factorio. Just less episodes of each individual series at a time, but you're getting more series at a time, which I think those two probably aren't going to get voted on as much, just because I know that probably almost a year ago now, you guys voted for me to stop doing 5 series with a few episodes and start doing 3 series at a time with more episodes. You guys voted for that, and I did see that view-wise, you guys seem to be pretty into that for a while. But, you know, as series go on really long, they have a lot of viewer drop-off, and that's when people end up wanting the variety. So it's a weird situation. So I threw those last 2 options in just in case. I don't think they'll be popular, but hey, if they get voted on, then I'll do it. So yeah, whatever gets the most votes is what we'll do. So I really hope all of you go down to that straw poll in the description and you vote. Anyway, I got some big plans today with some friends that I'm really excited for. And also, it's 1:30 p.m. and I just realized I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna go make some egg fried rice. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.